When I was in my last year of junior high school, I had no idea where I was going to go next for my high school education. My father suggested that I go to vocational school since I can get a job right after and just in case if I don't continue my education to university. Back then, I was not worried about it. I can think about it later is what I would say. But the last few days of junior high flew by and I still had no vision on what school I would choose. Senior high or vocational? My father told me a story. When he was in vocational high school, he earned money for himself, at least pocket money. He was often asked to repair electronic stuff, and indeed his major was electronics engineering. Soon after he graduated, he got a job at an electronics center. Long story short, his story quite persuaded me. Honestly, getting a job right after I graduated and earning money by myself have been one of my biggest dreams. And yeah, here I am, standing proud as a vocational school student. Hello everyone, I'm Dewanta Kusuma. I'm from State Vocational High School 8 Malang. Today, I'll be talking about upgrading the vocational education system in a way that produces capable and competitive graduates in the era of the Fourth Industrial Revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, the vocational education system in Indonesia has developed far since it was first established in the colonial era, and its peak was in 2016 within the presidential instruction where many vocational schools were revitalized. The system? It's growing and it's modernizing, yet it needs improvements in curriculum design, teaching competency, and industry partnership. Since Indonesia is currently in the era of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, where digitalization and automation are the key points, vocational education are adapting toward it. The government prioritizes the development of vocational education that is oriented towards industry needs. The Ministry of Industry has established several vocational development programs such as Link and Match with company industries like Astra, Toyota, Samsung, and so much more. An updated curriculum that implements IoT, AI, cloud computing, and even cybersecurity, which are all part of software engineering. That is my major. Industry class programs, TEFA method, or teaching factory, which is 70% practice and 30% theory. Dual system education and training. In collaboration with the Swiss government, several vocational schools and colleges have implemented S4C, Skills for Competitiveness, and STED, Sustainable Tourism Education Development. These programs effectively create competitive work candidates. According to the data of the Ministry of Industry, graduate employment has reached 86% for technical and vocational colleges and 96% for vocational school graduates. It shows that vocational school graduates have a lot of job opportunity nowadays. Statistics Indonesia reported that vocational school graduates dominated the workforce supply in construction, manufacturing, hotel and tourism, and IT as of August 2024. The process, of course, it will be challenging. But the Indonesian government, through the Ministry of Industry, will continuously develop the vocational education system and are optimistic about producing demand-driven workforces that are capable in the industrial environment and entrepreneurship. So for those of you who are taking the path of vocational schools, don't stress about it. The vocational education system, it's upgrading. It always is. So you should focus on upgrading yourself. Improve your soft skills like communication, problem solving, critical thinking, and mastering a new language like English, Japanese, or even Dutch. Those would be an advantage. I finally realized that graduating from vocational school isn't just about getting a job right after and earning money. It's about being part of an industry that is continuously growing, and a brighter future awaits at the end. That is all. Thank you.